Hi, everybody. This is Eve here once again with one more interesting story. So, this time, this granny that was making thousands of dollars out of free pens she got for free. Let me tell you the story. Well, it was in the early 2000s back in Cuba. I remember in the area of the old Havana, a lot of people tried to hustle, try to make money as they could. Some people would just, I would say, sell something, or some people would just ask for money. Some others would just dance, would just try to, make a living as they could. And there were some grannies that had this strategy of getting some beautiful, let's say, outfit, something traditional, like, a beautiful dress, and wearing some flowers with, some beautiful necklaces and bracelets. And they would sit by a colonial house, and, it looked just perfect. Especially they had a large cigar that they would smoke, and they were like, oh my God, so charming. So they would just do this. When you want to take a picture, they would just do this. So they would charge like $1 per picture or something like that. So yeah, they were doing what they could, and people will still do what they can. Sorry, because life in Cuba is hard. So I want to share a story about another granny who had a special plan. She was different from everyone, and she was making a lot of money. hmm How? Here it is. Let me tell you. So her tactic was pens. She was into pens. This is how it works. So she would just come up to people and ask for pens. Do you have a pen? That's the only thing she needed, to ask for a question. Do you have a pen? And a pen is, something you would give away. People know the shortages in Cuba, and the lack of supply, and it's fine to give a pen. She would say, for my grandchildren. And why not give it a pen? And she would start collecting pens from different countries. And sometimes I even saw myself that some people will offer cash to her, and she would say, no, 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 no money. I don't need money. I just want a pen. So, oh my God, so humble, What a nice granny. And they would give even more. They would be very, I would say, excited about, giving away the pens, because, oh my God, we need to help, which is basically true. She was not, lying. And here's the story. By the end of the day, this granny would have like tons of pens from different countries, and she would sell these pens to Cubans, to different Cubans who needed pens, because these pens were unique, and these pens were from different countries. They had very good qualities. They were imported, something you cannot possibly find in Cuba. So that was a business plan. So it was just getting pen, and the price of pens back then was like around, like her pens. I mean, the exclusive ones was around like from 50 cents up to $2. So imagine this granny selling 50 pence a day. That counts for, let's say, for $1. That's like $50 a day, which means like $1,500 a month, which is, again, I'm telling you, $1,500 a month in Cuba in the early 2000s. Even now, that's a lot of money for Cuba. And not only for Cuba, for many countries, a lot of money. Yeah, let's agree on that. So this granny had a perfect plan. And yeah, you see, sometimes the biggest business lessons come from simple people. And this is a lesson of, survival, of let's say, being original and seeing opportunity there where others don't see it. So her main tactic was just rejecting cash. That would make people give her even more pens. So I believe this is a great lesson. So follow me, stay connected, and subscribe so that you can listen to more powerful stories from real life situations. Thank you for your attention.